So, welcome back to Ego, the skill provider. So, what basically you're looking for? We are looking for how to improve your spoken English, right? So, in the previous week, what I have discussed, everything's all about collocation. A lot of things I've discussed, right? So, in this particular week, I want to train you on something called expression. These are called expressions. The 10 expressions, very useful expressions. Okay, so I'll explain one by one, nothing to worry. It's more important you should understand the meaning of each expression and how to use it also, right? So look, there are two things are there. One is called how to speak English, something called error free, collocation is required. And the next one, how to speak English, something called naturally. Expressions are there. So without collocation and expression, you cannot speak English. ଆପଣ ମାନଙ୍କର I have already spoken to many of guys. ତ ଆପଣ ମାନେ ବହୁତ ଗୁଡାଏ ଜାଗାରେ ମୁଁ ମାନେ ଏବେ ବି ମତେ ଆସୁଛି ସାର୍ ଆପଣ ନାଉନ ପ୍ରୋନାଉନ ଆଡଜେକ୍ଟିଭ କାହିଁ ପଢଉନାହାନ୍ତି So, my dear friends, let me tell you, you are still living in fool's paradise. Noun, pronoun, adjective, article, एवढा पढ़ेले कहीं spoken English କହିବେନି. Spoken English is entirely a different segment. ଆଜି ପର୍ଯ୍ୟନ୍ତ ଇଣ୍ଡିଆରେ there is no fixed syllabus for spoken English. English ର କିଛି fixed syllabus ନାହିଁ spoken English ପାଇଁ. Yes, you will get syllabus for written communication. ଆପଣ ଗୋଟେ ହାଇ ସ୍କୁଲ ବହି ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ, there will be syllabus. You go to plus two, there'll be syllabus. But show me a books where there is something called a syllabus for written spoken English. Absolutely no. Impossible. You'll not get it because this is not a concept being taught at university level. University grant commission ପାଇଁ ଆ ମଧ୍ୟ କିଛି ନାହିଁ. You take out a books in your written communication, you'll get it a syllabus. But whenever it comes to spoken English, there's no syllabus. So our aim is how to grab a lot of opportunity that comes in a way. So basically how you guys can speak English. जो process रे मु आपनको पढ़ौची आपण से process रे जानतु. I'm sure you can speak English. Nobody can stop you. It's my promise to everybody. It's on record. Whatever I say, I said it on record. So let me tell you once more. Collocation is pretty vital. And the second thing is that some expression. Because I'm already we have learned something called collocation. What are the collocations available with money and something called size. And today, this is the first day of this week. So I have taken some 10 expressions. You can say idioms, expressions, anything like that, right? So what I'll do, I'll try to explain each and every expression and how to use them. Uses part is very important, right? Knowing the meaning is okay, but how to use it, that's more important, right? So let me start something called kick the bucket. The first one is called kick the bucket. I'm sure you guys are able to check it out. Yes, everybody? Yes or no? It's clearly visible to everybody? It's
Yes,
clearly
sir.
visible? Okay.
Yes,
So
Yes,
it's
sir.
called kick the bucket. Kick the bucket. So, so you might be thinking, there is a bucket, I'm kicking it. You are thinking like this, right? But very interestingly, the concept is entirely different. Whenever you say kick the bucket, that means whenever somebody die, you have to say kick the bucket. My grandmother kicked the bucket yesterday or last night. Oh my God, my friend met an accident and kicked the bucket. So kick the bucket means you might be thinking, look, I have a bucket here. Okay. And you feel you are kicking it with your leg or hand like that. It's kick the bucket. No, absolutely no. It is something called entirely different concept. Kick the bucket means die, right? Kick the bucket means die. So whenever somebody dies, you can say he has kicked the bucket. So you can take 100 examples like this. Like a person is going to die. I'm sure, the condition is very pathetic. Is going to kick the bucket. So this can be used in so many different situations. And let me tell you, ଆପଣ ମାନଙ୍କର ସେଇ ଗୋଟେ प्रथम क्वेश्चन थिबो सर मु तो जानि छि die बोली why should I use like this? Let me tell you, die is a very common word. That person died, that anybody can say, right? So what's the difference between you and that guy? So I want to say, the moment you are trying to speak something, you are supposed to say in such way that it looks very natural. ସମସ୍ତେ କହୁଛନ୍ତି I am doing mistake, ଆପଣ କହୁଛନ୍ତି no sir, that's wrong, I am making mistake. That is called speaking English naturally, error free. So the moment everybody will tell that person died yesterday, you can say that person kicked the bucket yesterday. You say sir, nobody is going to understand that. You don't worry for others, think about yourself, try to improve yourself. I don't look for others. Okay, so here kick the bucket means die. There's so many examples you can take. 100 examples are there. You can say, the patient is terminally ill, he is going to kick the bucket very soon. Or the person is on the deathbed, he is going to kick the bucket very soon. So there's so many ways you can use these things. Kick the bucket. Kick the bucket means die. It is an expression. Look, this is complete an expression. You cannot change the expression. Kick the bucket is an expression actually. Okay. I request everybody please to mute it. Can you hear me? Everybody?
Kick the ball.
I'm sorry. Kick the bucket.
Kick.
B-U-C. Yes, yes.
नहीं bucket तो ठीक अच्छी sir. Kick the ball.
Sir, what I told you. I told you that this is an expression. Kick the bucket is an expression. ଆପଣ ତାକୁ change କରିପାରିବେ. Idiom होइଛି. For example, let me give an example. Let me give an example here. I am on cloud 9. I request everybody please mute it. Look, some private conversation is coming. No, not a problem with me. A lot of people are, suppose you are talking with a wife or husband, like, some private conversation will come. It's not good actually. So you guys are not getting me. Look at the things. I am on cloud 9. So here cloud 9, on cloud 9 is an expression. This is called an expression.
Ramnath sir, please mute. Ramnath sir.
Ramnath sir, please mute.
ଲକ୍ଷ୍ମୀ ତାକୁ ସପୋର୍ଟ କରୁଛି ତ
Okay. Right now, in response to your question, sir, you asked me, sir, kick something else. Look, I am on cloud 9. So I am on cloud 9 means it is an expression on cloud 9, right? So I am on cloud 9 means I am very happy. You are happy. Upon jodi koi sir cloud 10, no meaning at all. Are you getting my point? So it is a fixed expression. Kick the bucket means somebody died. Jodi apan ko kick the ball, normal kicking the ball, it doesn't have any meaning. So mu jo expression oda nei chaithe, that you are supposed to use the same expression. You are trying to use by your own. Apan ko sir cloud, I am on cloud 9 jagare cloud 10 hobo. No meaning. It doesn't have a meaning. Cloud 0 कहले hobo kichi. Try to understand. It is an expression used by the British or American guys. We are not trying to invent. This is how they have been using. I'm on cloud 9. Whenever you are very happy, you can say I'm on cloud 9. That is a superficial expression. That is the expression. And it is fixed. You cannot change anything. Upon going, sir, I am in cloud 9. No. I am at cloud 9. No. So that is the expression means it is completely fixed. Upon change kori paribeni. You are trying to change, the meaning will be different or there will be no meaning. Upon jo question ta pachale sir, if I say I am going to kick the ball is like kicking the ball. Gote football ache apan kick koruchonti. That's the meaning. Now it's clear to everybody? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
ओके
Yes, sir.
सो तार मीनिंग किछि नै मो कहेडा बुझ पाइली देखंतु इंग्लिश रे किछि एक्सप्रेशन अछि आपण ताको एक्सप्रेशन चेंज करिबेनी यू आर फीलिंग दैट लाइक नो मो गोटे जदी एटा एटा यूज कर दिस इज नॉट a plus b equal to b plus a you do like this is something called a language तो language रे जेमती अछि आमे सेमती करिवा we are going to follow that process so you are the moment you are trying to say sir एठी मु गोटे चेंजेस मु जेमती आपन कहली I am on cloud 9 on cloud 9 is a fixed expression आपण एठे इन ऑन आट लगे देले सेंटेंस भूल हे गेला तार किछ मीनिंग ही नहीं सो यू हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड वी आर लर्निंग सम एक्सप्रेशन देखंतु आपण को आगरे मु 10 टा एक्सप्रेशन रखि जदी एस टा भूल हे गेला एठी देखंतु एठी मु लिखि कि बैरल ऑफ लाफ्स एस टा काटी देली त मीनिंग किछ रहइबनी तो आपण को सर द मीनिंग कोन हबो नो मीनिंग it that will be useless expression so whenever I say 1 to 10 whatever I have written it is something called a knee jerk reaction downward up for grabs जदि कहब सर up for grab हबो नो हबनी तो these are called fixed expression एथरा आपण देखंतु गोटे छोटी एग्जांपल लेटा hang in there आपण कहब सर hang on there कहले हबो कि no this is called fixed expression that you are supposed to use. So what is more important, my friends? Whenever you say, look, I have given an example here. I am on cloud 9. If you say I am on cloud 9, I am very happy. That is something called an idiom. Just like that, there are so many idioms are there. So I have already informed you, this is the way you can improve your communication skill manifold. You are supposed to improve your communication skill. And do you know what is the difference? आपण माने समस्त कोन sir मु तो कही चलुची आई एम ट्राइंग टू स्पीक समथिंग बट समय समय मोर again some expressions comes like this I don't understand आपण माने समस्त टिके म्यूट कर दियंतु आपण आई बिलीव यू अंडरस्टैंड बिकॉज़ आपण समस्त घरे अछंती यू आर नॉट स्टेइंग इन ऑफिस तो सही समय रे कोन होची कि ना किछि प्राइवेट कन्वर्सेशन आसी जाउची प्राइवेट कन्वर्सेशन इट्स नॉट गुड फॉर यू गाइस यू नो it's not good for me not good for everybody also okay so I am on cloud आपण जहा क्वेश्चन पचरे अछि you can ask me but the background sound should not be there okay I am on cloud 9 that is an expression or you can say an idiom anything like that say and it has a fixed meaning right so exactly let me give an example here the first one I have written for you is something called kick the bucket means you know somebody is going to die or die suppose you say you can use it past tense means kicked he kicked the bucket my grandfather kicked the bucket like that you can call your friends like no you are supposed to come your father is on deathbed you are telling no he is going to very much going to kick the bucket so look don't worry for others like no there are so many expressions are there people are using these days today I was speaking to somebody you are using most of the expressions so I'll tell you don't worry sir एडा कहीं जानी नाहंती why don't you why you are thinking that that nobody has known a lot of people have known right now because English is such a language like a lot of coaching and this is going on people want to develop themselves so try to use it obviously people are going to listen to you so this is called kick the bucket means like somebody died then you can say kick the bucket right suppose I can give an example my grandfather kicked the bucket my grandfather kicked the bucket yesterday okay my grandfather kicked the bucket yesterday so this is how we are supposed to write my grandfather kicked the bucket yesterday it was in past tense upon कहबी sir मते को future tense रे कहबी केमती कहबी is going to or will kick the bucket because we don't know what will happens if somebody is there in the deathbed and आपण भाबुछन जे जल्दी तार मृत्यु होई पारे you can say suppose a person is terminally ill And give another example. Suppose a person is completely, like he met a severe accident, and in such a position, like, suppose the cancer patient, like, in the terminal ill, completely you are not sure, like, the person is going to die very soon. You can say he will kick the bucket very soon. So it can be used in present tense. But you can figure it out, Pratik. What's the problem? Tell me. Ask me. कोटा बुझी पाइलेन मते पचार नांती. What you can't understand? Kick the bucket माने die. A person is going to die. Die जगह kick the bucket. My grandfather died yesterday. तो died जगह अपन लिख ले kick it. It's an idiom. Idiom means, you know that. You have already attended some of the classical idiom. Idiom means, like, the words are entirely different from the combination of words, individual words. So if I say, like, my friend died yesterday, my friend kicked the bucket yesterday, the patient is going to die tomorrow or going to die very soon. The patient is going to kick the bucket very soon. Now it is clear? Yes? Yes or no? Ask me.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So die means this is, you can use it. Okay. This is the first one. Right now, something called knee-jerk reaction. Look, this knee-jerk reaction is completely, you can find out everywhere. Knee-jerk reaction. What is knee-jerk reaction? And you can, if you're going through any newspaper or you are going for any kind of sports commentary, and it was a knee-jerk reaction from the bowler, from the batsman, or you can say, like, very modern use. It has been used for a long time. No, it has been modern use. So knee-jerk reaction means sudden or spontaneous and obvious reaction. देखो आपण को जने गाली देला, आपण बुझी पाइले से आपण गाली दउछ बोली, तो आपण रिएक्शन करंती, and reaction टा instantaneous होगी. That is something called sudden reaction होगी, and obvious reaction आपण करिवे. So you can say knee-jerk reaction. It was a knee-jerk reaction. Probably is going to react. You are going to beat somebody, a small child. You are going to beat that child. He is going to cry. Knee-jerk reaction. So every action has equal and opposite reaction, and sometimes the reaction is instantaneous, means sudden. And suppose देखो अपन जनों को, like, if you are going to scold somebody, so obviously is going to scold you back. So that is a knee-jerk reaction. So you can say sudden and obvious reaction. Two things are there. One is called sudden and obvious. So that is called knee-jerk reaction. Knee-jerk reaction. So whenever you are trying to use some foul language, whenever you have, today you are just asking me right now, Pratik was asking like this, sir, I have a doubt whether that sentence is wrong or right. You say, I have a doubt. Forget about this one. I'm going to clear one your misconception. Sir, I have a doubt. এই সেন্টেন্সটা ভুল আছে না, মানে রং আছে না করেক্ট আছে কইলে দেখি স্যার। ମୁଁ ଗୋଟେ ବୁଝେଇ ଦେଲି, ଆପଣ ତାପରେ କହିବେ I have a doubt. It's wrong or correct?
Sir, third form ଟା ଲାଗିବ doubt.
I'm sorry. No, you are not getting my point. Suppose ଆପଣ ମତେ କହିଲେ sir, I have a doubt. ମୁଁ ଟୋଟାଲ ବୁଝେଇ ସାଇଲେଣି. You think that everything is over. तापरे ମୁଁ will ask you, do you have any question? ଆପଣ କହିବେ yes sir, I have a doubt. So whether the expression is correct, that's what I'm going to ask you, everybody. ଆପଣ ମୋ କଥାଟା ବୁଝନ୍ତୁ. ଆପଣ ଏଇ ଯୋ ହଁ ଆପଣ ଯେ ଏଇଟା ଯୋ କଥାଟା, oh you are telling it's correct, okay? Everybody, yes sir,
Right,
no?
no sir. No sir.
wrong ଅଛି wrong.
No sir.
ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ ଆପଣ ମାନେ habitually ଏଇଠି ଗୋଟେ
ଆପଣ କହିଥିଲେ ତ ସେଥିପାଇଁ ଜାଣିଛୁ।
I have a doubt. देखंतु आमे समस्ते कहउछंती doubt. First try to understand what is the meaning of doubt. When you don't believe anything, that becomes doubt. आपण मते believe करनांती आपण doubt काहे कहबे? You have a question. Yes sir, I have a question. I have a doubt. आपण कोठी शिखिले ना by tradition. सर सीए कहउतला मु कहली अशोक सर कहले प्रशांत सर कहले मु भी कहि देली. I have a doubt is completely wrong statement, my friends. It is called I have a question. आपण डाउट माने कोन जानछि मोर किछि डाउट होछि त माने किछि संदेह होछि डाउट रो ओडिया अर्थ होछि संदेह आपण संदेह करछन एठी कोन संदेह करिवार अछि here to have a question. So what the right answer? I have a question. Got it everybody?
Yes sir.
So this is correct and this is wrong. So next time you are trying to ask me a question, tell sir I have a question. Sir, I have a doubt. What you doubt me? I don't understand. That means, don't you believe this one? I'm writing something wrong. So whenever you don't believe me, suppose I'm writing this one. Suppose my grandfather kicked the bucket yesterday. You don't believe it. Then you can say I have a doubt. You believe it, but you don't understand. So obviously you have a further question. So that is something called I have a question. I have a doubt is wrong. I have a question is correct. Collocation, no collocate. Now clear everybody? Yes or no? आपण बुझी
Yes,
पाइले
sir.
समझते?
Yes, sir. Yes.
So next time
Yes,
you
sir.
guys asking me, sir, I have a doubt. It's a wrong statement, my friends. Try to understand. It's completely a wrong statement. आपण ओडिया रे कहउछंती मोर किछ डाउट होछि ता माने संदेह करछंती आपण मते किछ डाउट सर लागुछि काई से पिला काम करने ठीक रे किछ गोटे प्रॉब्लम अछि बोदे तले एठी आपण को डाउट अछि आई डोंट अंडरस्टैंड इट आपण तो डाउट नहीं आपण को क्वेश्चन अछि so you say I have a question. Why are you telling I have a doubt? Okay, so everybody, next time you are trying to use it, I'm not going to answer it. You say I have a question. If you say I have a doubt, then I'll tell, please take the screen and teach. Okay, just
Yes, sir.
I'm kidding. Okay, so let me tell you, this is how you are supposed to learn. देखंतु मु तो चाहूची आपन किछ नुवा कांसेप्ट दवा पई. Try to grasp it. Try to grab it most of the time. Okay, it is something called, okay, fine, knee-jerk reaction. Knee-jerk reaction means sometimes the reaction is very sudden and something called obvious. Obvious means it is going to happen 100% because it is just like tit for tat. If you are suppose आपण जण को आघात दउछंदी से आपण को आघात दब, that's how it is going to happen. I'm going to scold you, you are going to scold me back. That's how it happens. So that is something called obvious and sudden. So knee-jerk reaction means sometimes, you know, whenever the ball, like, you know, the bowler is telling to batsman some things, then, you know, you might have seen that scene, like, you know, that guy was telling to Yuvraj Singh and Yuvraj Singh just put 6 sixes in over. So that was a knee-jerk reaction. That was a knee-jerk reaction. It was sudden, spontaneous like that. ए आपण को माने पछोड के जन गाड़ी पिटी दउची आपण हठात जाई ताको पिटुछंदी why it was a knee jerk reaction sudden obvious reason because you get angry in that particular situation so that is called knee jerk reaction sudden and obvious reaction so there are two things are there look sudden and obvious reaction and this is a natural English word this is something called a very natural English word knee jerk reaction. It was a complete knee-jerk reaction here. Why should you suppose, like, you know, if you can give a lot of examples. You can give pretty lot of examples. Like, let me give you an example. Suppose you can say, like, sir, this guy scolded me. So why you leave? It was a knee-jerk reaction. You might have seen. No, sir, I didn't scold him. Then no, I can't believe it. It was a knee-jerk reaction. Then you can say the same thing. No, sir, this guy scolded me. Then I scolded him back. It's okay. It was a knee-jerk reaction from my side. So knee-jerk reaction is something, the reaction that is spontaneous or sudden and for obvious reason because you are going to, you know, say something, right? That is something called, it is the knee-jerk reaction. Like suppose you will, you know, it can be used in both positive way and negative way. Suppose, you know, you are watching a match. You are watching a match, India and Pakistan. And that time, the last over, somebody is going for a 6. Whenever some people going, you go like this, yes, you have done it. This is a knee-jerk reaction. It was sudden and immediate, or something called obvious reason, because you are supporter of India, you are an Indian, so you are supposed to react. So when what is going, it was a knee-jerk reaction here, spontaneous, obvious reason. Now clear to everybody? Yes or no? It's clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
My boss showed me oftenly. I saw knee-jerk reaction. He completely shut up. Yeah, knee-jerk reaction is something called sudden and obvious, sir. It can be positive, it can be negative also. You can do a knee-jerk reaction any point of time. You are playing a cricket match, you also give a knee-jerk reaction. So like that, there's so many reactions that is knee-jerk. And this is something called sudden and obvious. Let me complete it, then I'll take your question. Okay. Then down to earth, very important. What do you mean by down to earth? Look, some persons in your life, maybe your boss, your teacher, maybe somebody of your family, they really understand you. ଆପଣ ଯାହା କହୁଛନ୍ତି ସମସ୍ତେ ବୁଝିପାରନ୍ତି. ସପୋଜ ପ୍ରକାଶ ସାର୍ ଗୋଟେ କମ୍ପାନୀରେ ଜବ୍ କରୁଛନ୍ତି, ତାଙ୍କ ବସ୍ ହଉଛି ଭେରି କନସିଡରେଟ୍ ମାନେ ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ବୁଝିପାରୁଛନ୍ତି, ଆପଣ ଯାହା କୁହନ୍ତି ୟେସ୍ ହି ଗଟ୍ ଫର୍ ଦ୍ୟାଟ୍. It's not like that he outrightly rejected any of your leaves. ତ ସେ କିଛି ଶୁଣନ୍ତି ଆପଣଙ୍କ କଥା, okay, I understand, I feel it, okay fine, you can take leave but don't forget to complete the work. So that is called considerate. So down to earth means a person who is very considerate and understands you. Suppose you can say my boss is down to earth. Down to earth means a person who understands you completely, understand your situation, understand your situation, everything. କିଛି କିଛି କଥା ଆପଣ କୁହନ୍ତି ସେ ବୁଝିପାରନ୍ତି, but there are certain bosses are there, they don't care, they simply say no, you can go leave simply. You can say my father is down to earth. Whatever you say to your father, he understand you. ଆପଣ ଧରନ୍ତୁ ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଛୁଆ କିଏ ଅଛି, like no, ଆପଣ ତା କଥା ଶୁଣନ୍ତି every time, then that particular kid will tell you my father is always down to earth. So down to earth means a person, it is something called in considerate. It's adjective actually. It is considerate. That means a person who understands you. Considerate. So considerate means whenever a person understands you, a person completely understands you. He really understands you understand your feelings, your situation, everything. So that is something called down to earth. So down to earth is a very completely different word. This is called considerate. ମାନେ ଆମେ ଯଦି ଓଡ଼ିଆରେ କହୁଛେ ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ଯିଏ ସମ୍ପୂର୍ଣ୍ଣ ଭାବେ ବୁଝିପାରୁଛି. A person who really understands you completely. Oh my God, I don't understand why this kind of things. Sound ଟା କୋଉଠି ଆସୁଛି actually, I don't understand. ଆପଣ ମାନେ ସମସ୍ତେ ଟିକେ mute କରିଦିଅନ୍ତୁ. Most of the time I'm requesting to mute it, but nobody is. Ramnath sir, could you please mute it? Sir, ଟିକେ mute କରିଦିଅନ୍ତୁ.
ହଁ ସାର୍ ମୁଁ
ଆପଣ ଟିକେ sir mute କରିଦିଅନ୍ତୁ. Whenever you want to speak me, you can unmute and speak, please sir. Fine. So what exactly you can understand? So this is something called, okay. So this is something called down to earth means considerate. A person who really understands you, he can understand your feelings, understands, like you have so many friends in your life. They really understands you. There is a teacher in your life who really understands you. There is, spouse, wife and husband, they also understand each other, considerate. So that is something called down to earth. So down to earth is a positive word. It is a positive word. So you can say my boss is down to earth. My boss is always down to earth. That means a positive sense. It cannot be used in negative sense. It's a positive word. Down to earth is completely a positive word. Down to earth. Down to earth is a positive word, and you can use in a sentence positively. There's no negative feelings here. It's a completely positive feelings. And its meaning is that whenever somebody understands you, understand your feelings, understand your situation, everything she understands about you, then this is called down to earth, right? You can give a lot of examples. My boss is down to earth, my father is down to earth, my wife is down to earth, my husband is down to earth, my kids are down to earth. They understand you sometimes, right? How my mom is feeling in this particular situation, they really understand. This is called down to earth. Okay. The next one is for offer grabs. Offer grabs means whenever something is available for everybody. Look, there is a cricket tournament going on. Price ଟା ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କ ପାଇଁ ଅଛି ନା ଜଣ ଲୋକ ପାଇଁ ସେଇଟା ନାହିଁ. Suppose there is a market, anybody can go and purchase it. So this is called offer grabs. Offer grabs means when something is available for everybody, something is available for everybody. Okay, something is available for everybody. Something means it can be anything. Suppose a price is up for grab, that means it is available for anybody. Anybody can prove the metal and take it. Okay, the market is open, the market is up for grabs, that means anybody can go and purchase it. So upon kave sir ei bhaliya word ame kahinki use kare, let me tell you once more. Do you want to speak English naturally? जदि आपण इंग्लिश naturally किछि बुझी पार नांती, आपण कहउछ नाही मु सर एंती भलो अछि, आपण एडा के यूज करिवेनी कहउछंती सडन अवे. I don't want to say I am very happy sir with the words I know. I have nothing to say, but let me tell you, world is changing. You cannot escape the new changes in your life. So आपण जो word एटा व्यवहार करछन, that's very old fashioned word. I am happy, anybody can, small guy can understand that. So speaking English doesn't give you any extra personality. English is a language which is used to groom yourself. You are trying to groom yourself. If you like me, not about my body or smile and other things, for my language, so try to understand. Same is going to happen for everybody. So if you know something's new, it is going to add, add personality to your, it is going value to your personality. So that's what I'm going to tell. It's off a graph. Suppose आपण गोटे जागा को जाइछंती, like you are a teacher, so trying to announce, hello guys, we have 10 prizes right now, offer grab. देखो केते बढ़िया सुबह वाला. You can say, guys, you have 10 prizes and there are 15 candidates are there, anybody can take it because it is available to you. केमती लागेला आपण को निजे कोंत. You try to understand. Whenever I say, guys, this pen it will for everybody who can perform, he can take the pen. But next time I say, guys, here's the pen for you, offer grab. Now tell me, you looks so decent, like it looks very beautiful, it attracts you a lot. That is the things I need inside you. So whenever I'm trying to teach something, मोर उद्देश्य होची आपण माने ए भले वर्ड किछ यूज करंतु. Don't give me excuses, sir के बुझी परिवेनी. आपण केते जण से तो कथा होछन, tell me. How many persons you are talking to every day? Don't try to give all sorts false excuses. Try to, yes, I try to use it. You use it. Take it. Who can't understand doesn't matter, yeah. You are not taking, आपण तांको पे ठिका नहीं ना, वैसे बुझी पारी न बुझी. You have to speak. Sometimes I speak the right things. People don't understand. I don't care because yes, I have some, some things for you because it is just like, I have an agreement with you. So I am definitely, but whenever I try to speak English, if one guy can't understand, he have to improve and come back to speak to me. So that's the mentality. If you want to learn something, just go and kill it. Try to learn the new words every day. And that is the right way to improve your communication skill. And believe me, you are still happy with, I'm happy, I'm happy, I'm happy, I'm happy. Nothing is going to happen. You say, I'm on cloud 9. Today, my son got a first class. I'm on cloud 9, sir. Take some sweets. Like that you say. So this is called spoken English. Upon jota question, I am happy, that is called written English. You are trying to speak it. That is written English. He was very happy. Upon koti dekhi nathibe, he is, like that. Look, suppose, आपण कहउछन सर फॉर 5 days I was suffering from fever काहे कि ना आपण एप्लीकेशन लिखिथिले but you say right now that I'm down with fever for 5 days I was bedridden like that this is called spoken english କହିବାର ଗୋଟେ charm ଥିବା ଦରକାର that is something called body language whenever you talk I'm sorry sir I could not attend the class no I was bedridden I was down with fever देखो एटा ला स्पोकन इंग्लिश सर आई वाज सफरिंग फ्रॉम फीवर आपन लागु सेटा ठीक स्पोकन होले लागु छी निजे कोन तो आपन so that's the things what exactly I want to tell you try to speak english just like how it is spoken not written english you are trying to convert it you are trying to translate it and trying to speak आपन कहउछन मु इंग्लिश कहि पानु केंति कहबे आपन that's the problem many times I am telling the same things guys try to learn there is two different worlds one is called spoken other is called written no one is connected with another and you are trying to bring all the paraphernalia of spoken written english and trying to speak it and you say sir my english is not good I'm not getting a job or some things like that why I can't speak use only spoken english while trying to speak look I'm always using spoken english that's the things try to at least copy me off if you really believe me that's all I can say okay so this is called offer grab means something is available for everybody anybody can take it look there's a prize there's a world cup is going on hockey world cup is going on in India near Kalinga stadium Odisha it is happening so what you can understand there is a prize that is called final prize it is up for grab anybody can take it it can be for Belgium it can be for Canada it can be for India or India is out of the world cup right now but for other teams it is up for grab so I want to say my friends when something is available for everybody it is up for grab so this is the beautiful language you are supposed to speak okay let me give you the next one break a leg wow this is my favorite things so whenever suppose you know today Ashok sir is going for an interview ame kon कहउछंती best of luck सेटा कोडू सिखले सर आपण by learning somebody was telling पिला दिनु आपन जने कहितले आपण आउ जने कहउछंती but best of luck is a written communication and is spoken equivalent or the how the British and American guys say break a leg best of luck पुणी आपण कहबेनी आपण गोड़ भांगिया पे कहउछंती बोल don't try to translate it आपण काहे कहबे ना ब्रेक माने भांगीबा लेग माने अच्छा मु कहि ब्रेक माने भांगीबा आपण कोठु जानले I got a break in films industry ता ब्रेक माने हेटे कोन मिलला मते गोटे ब्रेक मिलला आपण सुनिथिबे एक्चुअली मते नेक्स्ट ईयर रे गोटे ब्रेक मिली गला तो ब्रेक माने कोन एठी टू गेट ए न्यू थिंग्स ब्रेक माने भांगीबा नुहे भी आपण गोटे वर्ड जानछन ताकू लगै के आपण ट्रांसलेशन करी कहउछन ब्रेक ए लेग माने तो गोडटा भांगी दो आपण केम जानले मु कहितिल ऑलरेडी आपण देखन जाय कि ब्रेक हैव सो मेनी वर्ड्स आपण गोटे जानि कि ताकू ट्रांसलेशन कर दउछंती जेमति कहउछि बुक माने कोन ना सर बही हठात आसी माइंड को बही आसी किंतु आपण जानछन बुक कैन बी यूज्ड सो मेनी डिफरेंट वेज आपण जाउछन बुकिंग काउंटर एटा कोन बही काउंटर को जाउछन टिकट नै के आछन आपण हॉकी वर्ल्ड कप चली कि आपण को किसी जानी यात्रा होची आपण के एरिया रे किसी माने पार्टी जाउछंती लाइक नो ओडिया पार्टी सब जाउछंती आपण टिके यात्रा प्रेमी आपण जाउछन सेठी की लेखा है बुकिंग काउंटर बुकिंग काउंटर रे बुक मिलिया कथा आपण टिकट काई मिलुची केतल आपण निजो पचर ना नो बिकॉज़ योर माइंड इज हैबिचुएटेड इन सच वे दैट एटा आपण देखिला परे आपण को लागुची ब्रेक हेले मान तो गोडटा भांगी दबा ब्रेक माने भांगीबा ए माने गोटे लेग माने गोडो तो गोडो भांगीबा सर कहले बेस्ट ऑफ लक दैट्स द प्रॉब्लम विथ द मेंटालिटी माय फ्रेंड्स try to understand break is not the exact word of break माने भांगी दबा yes it is one of the I mean जेन मु कहितली book माने बही it's one of the like meaning that so many meanings are there the culprit was booked by police arrested Messi or Ronaldo was booked by the referee for leg tackle that's for they have been given yellow or red card I booked a ticket रिजर्व कर देछि आपन टिकट मु रिजर्व कर देछि एंड बुक माने बही आई हैव 4 बुक्स विथ मी सो लुक वन वर्ड हैविंग 4 डिफरेंट मीनिंग्स तो आपन एटा देखिले आपन माइंड रे सेमति न पसु ब्रेक माने भांगी दबा ब्रेक माने आई गॉट ए ब्रेक in the films in 2018. Suppose I am film star, ଆପଣ ଶୁଣିଥିବେ ଯେତେବେଳେ ତାଙ୍କ ଇଣ୍ଟରଭ୍ୟୁ 2018 ମସିହାରେ ମତେ ଗୋଟେ ବ୍ରେକ୍ ମିଳିଗଲା ତ ବ୍ରେକ୍ ମାନେ କଣ ଭାଙ୍ଗିବା ମିଳିଗଲା ସେ କଣ ଭାବୁଥିଲେ ଆଖୁ ଭାଙ୍ଗୁଥିଲେ ସେ so that's the things try to understand my feelings ମୁଁ ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ କଣ କହିବା ପାଇଁ ଚାହୁଁଛି ସେଟା ବୁଝନ୍ତୁ don't try to every time ମୁଁ ଯେତେବେଳେ ୱାର୍ଡ କହିଲା ଟ୍ରାନ୍ସଲେସନ କରନ୍ତୁନି it is not about translation my friends ମୁଁ ଚାହୁଁଛି ଆପଣଙ୍କ ମାଇଣ୍ଡ ସେଟାକୁ ଚେଞ୍ଜ କରିବା ପାଇଁ I want you should speak English just like a native speaker please believe me and you guys are able to speak ଆପଣଙ୍କ problem କଣ ହଉଛି when we are trying to translate it everything is going for a toss all of a sudden you are facing problem okay so the break a leg means best of luck you can call to anybody hi break a leg sir today is my exam I'm going for exam okay I'm a coach best of luck the same break a leg try to speak and take the reaction that's a good things to do okay the next one 40 wings this is called wings okay so these are called wings so 40 wings what do you mean by that 40 wings you know there is something called sleep versus nap there is something called nap and something called sleep what is sleep and what is called nap मॉर्निंग रे आपण सोउछंती केते घंटा सोउछन सर जब धरंतु आपण गुटिया क्लांत लागिला के समय सोउछंती मे बी हाफ एन आवर 1 आवर max 2 hours that is called nap short sleep that is called a nap and sleep means normal what he is doing he is sleeping no ଆପଣ ଏଇଠି କେତେ ଭୁଲ କରୁଛନ୍ତି ଫର ଏକ୍ସାମ୍ପଲ ଲାଇକ नो ଭାବନ୍ତୁ ଯେ ଲାଇକ ଦେବଯାନୀ ମ୍ୟାଡମ ଟିକେ ଆଜି ବହୁତ ସ୍କୁଲ ରେ କାମ ଥିଲା ସେ ଅଧଘଣ୍ଟା ପାଇଁ ଶୋଇ ଯାଇଛନ୍ତି ତାପରେ ସେ ଦେଖିଲେ ତାଙ୍କ ଭାଇ ତାଙ୍କୁ ଫୋନ କରୁଛନ୍ତି ହଁ ମୁଁ ଟିକେ ଶୋଇ ଯାଇଥିଲି I slept what do you mean by slept you can say I have taken a nap take nap collocation take nap take a nap slept that means take nap I'm sorry I don't feel good right now I would like to take a nap take a nap ଆପଣ କହୁନାହାନ୍ତି ଜଷ୍ଟ ଅଧଘଣ୍ଟେ 2 ଘଣ୍ଟା ପାଇଁ ମୁଁ ଟିକେ ଶୋଇ ଯାଉଛି ଯୋଉଟା କି happens in summer ଆପଣ ଘଣ୍ଟେ କି maximum 2 ଘଣ୍ଟା ଦିନରେ ଶୁଅନ୍ତି and ଦିନରେ ଶୋଇବାକୁ sleep କୁହାଯାଏ ନାହିଁ what is doing for baby it's okay just like babies because you know देखो baby रो small जो kid तो he doesn't have a life cycle किंतु आपन को life cycle हे जाईची आपन दिन समान काम करंती और राति रे सोंती unless until you are working in call center BPO माने जो माने बिजनेस प्रोसेस आउटसोर्सिंग रे यूके एंड यूएस जोन रे काम करंती से माने दिन तमाम काम करंती राति तमाम काम करन दिन रे सोंती so the cycle changes but for you and me we always sleep at night and work in the day so if possibly you are sleeping in the day that is not for entire 8 or 9 hours घंटे 2 घंटा maximum half an hour आपण कोनती मते टिके भल लागुन टिके मो सोई जाउत मते उठेई दबो like you say like just wake me up after half an hour sometimes there is a days people sleep like this so that is called taking a nap take a nap what you are doing I don't feel good here I'm going to take a nap so this is something called 40 wings take a nap means 40 wings so how can you use it you can use it catch 40 wings collocation both are same take a nap means short sleep you are going to take a short sleep catch 40 wings the same meaning you can use this one you can use this one this is called normal English and this is called idiomatic English idioms expression oh I'm sorry I don't feel good there's some degree of something is happening here so is it possible can I catch 40 wings or you can say can I take a nap so take a nap means short sleep you need short sleep catch 40 wings means you need short sleep very maybe 1 hour half an hour 2 hours like that that is not normal हमको prescribe करा है 8 hours सोया पे right so this is called sleep It's time for us, 11 o'clock. Suppose you are, what, sir? Good night. I'm going to sleep. Because that is the time you are sleeping at night. But morning, re, jodi apna souchanti, it is not for 8 hours. Yes or no? That's only for 1 hour, 2 hours. Depends. Sometimes people go for 45 minutes wake up. So let me tell you, whenever it is a short sleep, you can say take a nap or catch 40 wings. So this is called collocation. Take a nap, collocation. Catch 40 wings, collocation. Upon coming, take 40 wings and catch. This is called catch 40 wings, collocation. Take a nap, 40. That means the same meaning. Dita the meaning hela same short sleep. Now it's clear to everybody? Clear? Yes or no? Everybody?
Yes,
Yes.
Okay. So that's very important. ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ ଆପଣ ଏମିତି ବ୍ୟବହାର କରନ୍ତୁ, it is going to, ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ ଆପଣ ଅନେକ ଗୁଡେ ଯେମିତି ଆପଣ କହିଲେ ଆଜି ଗୋଟେ ଆପଣ କ୍ଲିୟର କଲେ, don't ask me sir I have a doubt. It's wrong statement yaar. Try to understand. ଆପଣ doubt ମାନେ ସନ୍ଦେହ କଣ କରିବାର ଅଛି ଏଥିରେ? ମୁଁ ଟିକେ doubt କରୁଛି ଏଠି, କଣ doubt ମାନେ କଣ ସେଠି question ଅଛି ଆପଣଙ୍କର? No, you doubt something, that means you feel that is not correct, something is going wrong, that is called doubt. ଯଦି ଆପଣଙ୍କ ଛୁଆ ଆଜି ସ୍କୁଲ ନ ଯାଇ କୋଉଠି ବୁଲୁଥିଲା, ଆପଣ ତାକୁ ଟିକେ ଧରି ପକେଇଛନ୍ତି ରେଡ୍ ହ୍ୟାଣ୍ଡେଡ୍, ତ କଣ ମତେ ଟିକେ ଡାଉଟ୍ ଲାଗୁଛି, ଆଉ ପାଠ ପଢୁନି, କିଛି ଅଲଗା କାମ କରୁଛି, like that you feel like this, so that is called doubt. But here you have no doubt, you have a question. So why you say that I have a doubt? Everybody is going to ask, sir I have a doubt, I have a doubt, but without knowing it also. So that is a question. Okay, so like that, whenever you are, ଯେତେବେଳେ ଆପଣ ରାତିରେ ଶୋଉଛନ୍ତି, normally you can say sleep, I am going to sleep. But ଦିନରେ ଯଦି ଆପଣ ଶୋଉଛନ୍ତି, don't say sleep. What he is doing? He is taking a nap, sir. Why is the father? Why is he taking a nap? Or he is catching 40 wings. He is catching 40 wings. He'll wake up very soon. That means, that's the things. So you can write down it. Okay. So this is called 40 wings. Okay. So if possible, take a screenshot this one, because I want to erase it. And the next I'll give it, because ମତେ ଆଜି ଟିକେ ବୁଝେଇବା ପାଇଁ ମୁଁ ଭାବିଲି ଗୋଟେ ଏକ୍ସପ୍ରେସନ ଦେଇକି ବୁଝେଇବା ପାଇଁ ଆପଣଙ୍କ ପାଇଁ ଆଜି ଆସିଲି, otherwise I could have made it. ମୁଁ ଯେତେବେଳେ ବସି ପଡେ in chair, I don't give that expression. Okay. So that's why I feel to give some expressions and give you some body language should be there. କେମିତି English କୁହାଯାଏ ଆପଣ ଶିଖିବା ବି ଦରକାର. Okay. So have you taken this one? Take a screenshot, everybody, please, before I can erase it. This is very important. Okay, fine. So this is something called, okay, this is called short sleep. Take a nap or catch 40 wings. Right? Hang in there. This is something used whenever you ask somebody, look, hang in there. Whenever you want something to be continued. ଆପଣଙ୍କର କିଛି ଜିନିଷ କଣ୍ଟିନ୍ୟୁ ହବାର ଅଛି. Right now, suppose ଆପଣ for example ଆପଣଙ୍କ ଭିତରୁ like ସୂର୍ଯ୍ୟକାନ୍ତ ସାର୍ ମତେ ଦିନେ ଫୋନ କଲେ, suppose ଫୋନ କଲେ, example, ସାର୍ କଣ କରିବି, ଇଂଲିଶ ବହୁତ ଚେଷ୍ଟା କରୁଛି, ହଉନି, ମୁଁ ଭାବୁଛି ଛାଡିଦେବି ତାକୁ. ତ ମୁଁ କଣ କହିବି, ସାର୍ ଛାଡିବାର କିଛି ନାହିଁ, ଆପଣ ପୁରା ଲାଗିକି ରୁହନ୍ତୁ ସେଠି, 100% ହବ. It will take some time, but you will get it. What I'll do, I have to motivate. So this is a motivational word. Hang in there means don't give up. Don't give up. Hang in there. Don't give up. Do you know meaning of give up? Give up is something called, at last, I don't want to do. I just simply don't want to do it. Yeah. Just ମୁଁ ଛାଡିଦେଲି ତାକୁ, ଯେମିତି ଆପଣ କହୁଛନ୍ତି ମୋର ସେଇଟା ହେଲାନି, like that, ଆମେ ଓଡିଆରେ ଯେମିତି କହୁଛନ୍ତି, ଆଉ ମୁଁ ସେଇଟା ବହୁତ ଚେଷ୍ଟା କଲି, ହେଲାନି, ଛାଡିଦେଲି ତାକୁ, ଆଉ ମୁଁ ପ୍ରାକ୍ଟିସ କରୁନି, like that. So this is something called give up. So don't give up. Hang in there. Don't give up. Hang in there, guys. I'm sure you can speak English. Hang in there. Just hang in there. So hang in there means don't give up. Okay. The next one, barrel of laughs. There is some funny characters. Maybe your friends, anybody around you. ଯୋଉମାନଙ୍କୁ ଯାହାଙ୍କ କଥା ଶୁଣିଲେ, take example of Kapil Sharma. Kapil Sharma जो मैंने Kapil Sharma show देखुथिबे, like in each and everything you laugh. So he is a barrel of laughs, a funny person. A very funny person. So whenever you find a funny person, you can say, wow, hey, my friend is a barrel of laughs here. He's a barrel of laughs. That means whenever he speaks something, you guys laugh. He makes everybody laughing. So that is something called barrel of laughs. So barrel of laughs refers to a person who is very funny character. Just like Kapil Sharma, there's so many comedians are there, but sadly, Sir Raju Srivastava just passed away. Kick the bucket very recently. Okay. So next one is called ball is in your court. Absolutely. This is one of the very important idioms. Ball is in your court. So whenever you want to take a decision, I want you to take a decision. For example, मोर गोटे जॉब वैकेंसी अछि अशोक सर मते कॉल कले सर मोर गोटे भाई अछंती से जॉब खोजछंती तो आपण किछि वैकेंसी अछि हां सर आई हैव ए वैकेंसी मु ताको एक्सप्लेन कर देली देन आई कैन से बॉल इज इन योर कोर्ट त माने आपण जहा डिसाइड करबे से करिवे सो देयर सो मेनी सिचुएशन एक्चुअली वी लीव द डिसीजन ऑन अदर्स पीपल किछि डिसीजन आपण अन्य मान का हाथ रे छाडी दियंती so that time आपण को कहउछंती I leave this decision on you. Very unnatural English. The ball is in your court. Natural English. So whenever you want, people should take a decision. Suppose आपनकर जने भाई मैरिज करिया पछि बा गोटे सिस्टर मैरिज करियार अछि गोटे दउछि क्लासिक एग्जांपल आपण बुझी परिबे सेटा तो आपण सब एक्सप्लेन कर देले जे पिला एमतिया से एति दरम पहुची एठे अछि सेटे अछि जे कोन डिसाइड करछो जा डिसाइड करू मते से जणे दबो the ball is in your court that means you need a decision from that particular person the ball is in your court you can take any decision that means and I need the decision very quickly that is called ball is in your court that means you can say to somebody whenever you want that person should take a decision this is used take a decision whenever you want somebody to take a decision that is something called ball is in your court it is all about decision process suppose I explain everything suppose somebody calls me up sir I want to join your course how it is I explain everything or my team explained everything to them then we can ask them right now sir the ball is in your court that means upon decide karantu if you feel the platform is good for you you can join if you feel it's not good for you you can don't join that's all so this is called the ball is in your court so basically I want to tell others that take a decision okay split hairs that's also very interesting when you say split hairs means there are certain small things are there in your life people started quarreling with each other छोट छोट कथा को नहीं बहुत लोक झगड़ा हुअନ୍ତି जोटा किसी इश्यू न थाए आपन को हस लगे ए छोटिया कथा रे पाटी न होछ so that is called split hairs I don't have the habit of splitting hairs hey don't split hairs that means आपन अन्य मानु कहउछंती छोट छोट कथा रे पाटी न करंतुनी तो आपन छोट छोट कथा रे पाटी न हुअंतुनी ताको यदि इंग्लिश रे कहिबे what you can say don't fight among one another or between yourself taking the small things into account एटा होची ट्रांसलेशन जोटा कि आपन को नेचुरली सुबिबनी आपन 100 मिस्टेक्स करिवे यूज दिस वन डोंट स्प्लिट हेयर्स हियर डोंट स्प्लिट हेयर्स डोंट फाइट ओवर स्मॉल इश्यू और पेटी इश्यू पेटी फाइट ओवर पेटी PETTY petty means insignificant that is not that much be important petty small not significant not important sometimes it doesn't have any significance at all so fight over petty issues or matters so that is called split fight over petty issues or matters. You can say, hey, don't split hairs here. Why you're splitting hairs every time? ଆପଣଙ୍କ ଛୋଟ ପିଲା ଭିତରେ ଝଗଡା ହେଇଯାଉଛି, କିଏ ରିମୋଟ ଟା ନେଇଯାଉଛି, କିଏ ସେ ରିମୋଟ ଟା ଏମିତି, କିଏ ସାଇକେଲ ନେଇଯାଉଛି, ସେ ତ ସାଇକେଲ ନେଇଯାଉଛି, ଆପଣ କଣ କହିବେ? Why are you always split hairs? You guys always split hairs. That means they always fight over petty issues. Petty means small, insignificant, not important. So like that you can use it. So these are something called 10 different vocabs you can improve to speak spoken English. And this is called spoken English term. जोड़ा translation करिए अपन को कहते हैं, that is written English. You are trying to speak it. Right now, you have any question, you can ask me. Ask me. It's clear to everybody? Or you have any doubt?
ଟିକେ ସ୍କ୍ରିନଶଟ ନେଇକି ମୁଁ ଟିକେ ସାଇଡ ହେଇଗଲେ
Sure.